instance, who gave us this image, they have taught us to do everything that's contrary to the Bible. Like they teaching the men now. You see a lot of men putting on dresses now. They have taught our sisters that what pants is okay. They have taught us everything that's contrary to the Bible. So it's the prophet's job to come out here and teach our people right. But what's the outcome of a woman taking care of a man? What's the outcome? Talk to me. Talk to me. What do she become then? Read this. Because the Lord knows what he created. He already said it before y'all even went through it. Read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband.
A woman. If an Israelite woman maintain her husband, meaning she got the job, she paying the bills, she cleaning the house, she's taking care. But this is not the Israelite, man. This is that no good brother who don't want to do right. You see what I'm saying? So God says the woman, if she maintain that, man, read.
Is full of anger.
She's what?
Full of anger.
Isn't that predominantly in our nation today? That's predominantly in our nation today. He said, the Most High, read that again.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger,
Read.
Impudence, and much reproach.
So that impudence, that much reproach, she's disrespectful. Why? Because she come home from work every day and my man playing the game, he ain't doing nothing, he ain't cleaning the house, he ain't did nothing. She becomes full of reproach. She becomes bitter toward that black man, right? Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to my sisters today? But where's the black man at today? Why? And we're going to give you why the black man is right there. No, you can drop that. Give me Isaiah 51 and 22. Because this system it's been designed for us. The project was a project for the children of Israel. That's why they call it the projects. It's a project. They said, let's put this together and see what the outcome gonna be. Read this.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 21. I'm sorry, 22. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord and thy God, that pleadeth the cause of his people.
So the Most High God, he's pleading the cause with us. What is he pleading? Why is he pleading the cause of his children? Why? Because the children of Israel, they are at the bottom. We are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Matter of fact, give me that. Give me Isaiah. Give me that. Hosea 4:6. We are destroyed. We are destroyed. The black man, he's what? He's been systematically destroyed. We are not given a job. We are not given the education that we need. So the black man is what? He's hid in prison houses. We're gonna read that for you. But read this.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 6. 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So what did God just tell us? He said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Give me knowledge. Give me Malachi 2 and 7. God says his people, the children of Israel, the greatest people on this earth, are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And we're going to give you what this knowledge is. And then we're going to show how the Most High said that his children are going to be hid in prison houses. Aren't we locked up in the prison system today? Read.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth.
Read that again.
For the priest's lips.
The priest is another word for pastor. It's another word for prophet. To foretell these so-called pastors that's been set up in these churches. We ain't seeking nothing. We ain't getting nothing from his lips. We're not getting nothing from his mouth. All we getting is what? Sow a seed, my sister. Right. All we getting is what? I see you in 2 weeks. I'll pray for you. We're not getting the solutions. That's why we are at the bottom today. But God says, he said, my priest shall seek read it again.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should seek knowledge, And they should
read that again. Slow it down.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So the pastors, his lips, supposed to keep knowledge. We're about to find out what that knowledge is. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
The they are my brothers and sisters standing on that side. But he said, and they should seek the what?
The law at his mouth.
So what should we be seeking from these pastors? The law of marriage. The law of what? Keeping the Sabbath day holy. These pastors ain't teaching us to keep the Sabbath. Right. These pastors ain't telling my sisters to put on royal dresses. Give me that Jeremiah 6:2. These pastors ain't giving our people what we need. These pastors ain't giving us no solutions. But he rolling up in his Benz. He telling you to sow that seed. He telling you, hey, we'll pray for you. He ain't giving you no answers out of the Bible when you come with a script and say, Pastor, what is this talking about? He said, get with Brother William and we'll set a meeting. That day ain't coming. That day ain't never coming. But this is what the pastor was supposed to be exhorting my sisters to do. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion.
He said, no. He said he likened the daughter of Moab.
I have likened the daughter of Zion.
Zion is another name for Israel.
Right.
Zion is another name for our sisters, for our people. Read that again.
I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
To a what?
Comely and delicate woman.
That's what the Most High God says. Y'all are delicate. It was a time where y'all feet didn't even touch the ground. Y'all ain't even know what that thing felt like. Right. Why? Because y'all had servants. It's one thing that the other nations know. The other women know. Drop that. Give me Isaiah 41 and 22. The other thing, it's one thing that the other nations know. The other women know. They said, if my man rule, I'm ruling. So that's why they stand with their men. They might not like everything that he say and do, but they say as long as he ruling, I'ma rule up under him. The white woman, she'll tell the black woman, no, let's sign a petition and vote against the men. We tired of being oppressed. Y'all the only ones that signed it. Y'all ain't see no white woman name on that petition. The Arab woman, she'll look at y'all crazy. Y'all talking about getting her to sign a petition against her man. The East Indian woman, they don't even talk to y'all. Because they know they rule if they man rule.
Hey, shalom brothers, shalom sisters, Bishop Nathaniel here. That's right, you know what day it is. It's Shout Out Tuesday. It is Shout Out Tuesday. And I pray you brothers and sisters join me every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events channel, where I will be reading your kind and inspirational letters, also thanking you for your kind donations, and also covering very important biblical information for the mental well-being of our 12 tribes. That's right, 12 tribes worldwide. So hope to see you then, every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events. Shalom.
So what did my sisters learn today? I see y'all been out here for a minute. What y'all learned today?
I didn't know that was in the Bible about a woman shouldn't wear the pants.
All praise. So what should you do now moving forward? Don't wear pants, right? All praises. What?
Yeah, I learned like these they don't really talk about that. They always try to put these all over.
Right. Drop that. Give me Sirach 17:25.
Talk about like the gates and all this. They don't talk about like the
right, because they want you to stay like you are. Because as long as you stay like you are, you're going to continue to come with him and pay your tithes for lies. Right. That's what you're going to keep coming back to, pay your tithes for lies. But check this out, because it's something my sister said real important. You said you didn't know that you couldn't wear pants. Now, when before I was on this side of the fence, I was over there with y'all. Me and my wife. She didn't know. She had on pants too. We didn't know. But this is what the Most High God says right here. Check this out.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 25. Return unto the Lord.
He say what?
return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins.
So he said, return unto him. And then and this is how you return to him. You forsake your sins, meaning you put them down. You no longer do. But do you have a wardrobe full of dresses right now?
Yeah.
You do? All praise. Not skin tight, but free flowing, right? All praise. What about you, my sister? Okay, now I'm not doing this to shame you at all. I'm not doing this. But check this out, because there's another part to this, and I want both of y'all to hear it, to give you some comfort. Read.
Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less.
He say do what?
Offend less.
So meaning, like say, so for instance, I'm going to use myself, my household. My wife, she had a couple of dresses. She didn't have a closet full of dresses. So as we progressed and we learned more, as we, got paid, income tax came, and we balled out. Hey, yeah, you get that dress, you get that dress. Hey, get what you need. We progressed. We offended less. Well, go ahead, sis. What you got?
I like wearing dresses, but I don't wear dresses because I don't feel safe wearing them outside, and I don't have a man. I don't have a man. Like, I don't have a husband. I'm single, and men today are disrespectful to women. So it makes me feel uncomfortable to wear a dress and dress more feminine like that. That's the reason I don't.
Here's the thing, you around the men of the Lord. You see what I'm saying? There's protection amongst the men of the Lord. What's going on? What my man got?
He said, you want to know the difference between the Jews in Israel right now and us.
Okay, so my brother right here, what's your name, bro? New preacher. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So check it out. I got you 1 second. Give me 2 Corinthians 5 and 17, because what you have to understand is the old things, the old thoughts. That's all a part. The old thinking, all that stuff. You got to cast that stuff to the side, and we're gonna answer my man question here. So you got to put that thing on, because you're not gonna see. Have you ever seen two women with modest dress fighting? Nah, but you see some sister with pants on, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because it put that manly spirit on you. You see what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a strong, austere man with a dress on? Nah, he got broken wrists now. You see what I'm saying? That dress changed his spirit. So you see what I'm saying? But check this out right quick.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if a man be in Christ, he is a new creature.
So that old stuff, you gotta cast that stuff to the side. That's the old woman. That's the old woman coming up. She trying,
Because I've been talking to her about it. Like, I want to start wearing dresses. I got a lot of nice dresses and skirts and stuff. But what I just said, the reason why, that I was putting that a past anyway. And it still led me here to this day to hear the
all praises. All praise to the Most High for that. But check this out, because I got one more for you though. Read.
Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature.
So you a new creature once you come into Christ. So this is something that all of us can do. There's laws that you got to change the inside man, meaning your thinking, and then there's the outside appearance, like the dresses, the fringes. Did you go over fringes yet? No. Okay, we'll touch on that. Give me Leviticus 13 and 30 real quick. Because it's one thing a lot of my sisters out here doing, and even the brothers, they put the blonde tips in their hair, they put the red hair, they put the blue hair. That's a custom of the heathens. Hey, the Most High God, we got hair like him. We got hair like the Father and the Son. So you see what I'm saying? Again, hurry up, let me get that. Chapter 13, verse 30. So check this out, y'all.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
So a yellow thin hair, a different color hair, it's a plague. That's something you saw somebody, you're like, oh, damn, you got that man down, something wrong with you. You see what I'm saying? That's what that thing was known as. Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
These heathens who gave us this image, they have taught us to do everything that's contrary to the Bible. Like they teaching the men now. You see a lot of men putting on dresses now. They have taught our sisters that what pants is okay. They have taught us everything that's contrary to the Bible. So it's the prophet's job to come out here and teach our people right. And if it cut, all praise to the Most High. And when I say when it cut, meaning it mess with them feelings on the inside. You're like, that means the Lord is like, yeah, you got to change this. You got to change that. You got to change this. You come to serve the Lord, you have to change. Finish that.
It is a dry scale, even a leprosy upon the head or beard.
So the Most High God is saying, and give me 1 Corinthians 4 and 14, and then after that, give me Revelations 2 and 9. So the Most High God is saying what? He's saying, get your hair color back. Why? Because you have hair like Christ. Right. You got to be happy in that thing, glory in that thing, because we were created in His image. We ain't supposed to walk around here looking like the heathens. To hell with them. You let them walk around with that Skittle, tropical, rainbow, fruity stuff. You know what I'm saying? You let them keep that. God said He made us in His image. You see what I'm saying? So that wool, that texture, you love that thing. Don't dye it. Don't straighten it. No. Christ got hair like wool. Read.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 14.
So I don't want my sisters to be offended by what I'm saying, because I'm out here to what? To help my sisters and my brothers to what? To get right. Read.
I write not these things to shame you.
So I ain't bringing out these things to shame none of my brothers and sisters. Read.
But as my beloved son, I warn you.
So we out here to what? To warn our people. Because when Christ come back, if our sisters got on pants, our brothers got on dresses, got blonde hair, blue hair, pink hair, Christ is coming back to destroy. He's coming back to destroy all the transgressors. Give me the Revelations 2 and 9 now to answer my brother's question right here. So we got to learn today that the Most High God is not playing with us. And the proof of Him not playing with us, didn't we go on cargo slave ships? Y'all learned that, right? So He ain't playing with us. Did He not put us in the projects? He ain't playing with us. Did He not smitten us with madness where our brothers walking around here? You talk to some brothers and they be like, you talk to some sisters and they don't know what's going on. The Most High smitten us with madness. He ain't playing with us. He said, y'all disobedient children. I'm going to give y'all that. You read that.
This is the book of Revelations chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works.
So God know, again, I know y'all went over that already, but my man right here, God know our works. He know the things that we going through. Read.
And tribulation.
He know our tribulation. He know the piss poor education that we get. He know the piss poor jobs that we get. We the first to get fired and the last to get hired. We can have a damn doctorate degree, but because Timothy or little Matthew, his father, uncle owned the company, he getting a job. He can have a damn felony and still get the job before us. So he know our tribulation and our affliction. Read.
And poverty, but thou art rich.
So he said, I know that y'all in the slums. I know that y'all in the ghettos. When you look up the word ghetto, it says where the Jews resort. Look it up on your phone. It said, you put ghetto in the phone, it said where the Jews resort, meaning where the Jews live at. They telling us in broad daylight who we are. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
He said, I know the biggest lie. I know the lies. Read.
Of them which say they are Jews.
He said, I know the lies of those who say they are Jews, the ones who live in Beechwood, the ones who run Cleveland Heights, the ones who live up in Pepper Pike. He said, I know the lies that they say. What the lies they say?
That say they are Jews.
And say they are what?
Are Jews and are not.
God says they ain't the real Jews because they call themselves Jewish. When y'all tell the black man and y'all say he childish as hell, is he a child? Well, why y'all say childish?
Because that's how they...
He acting, right? They call themselves Jewish. They acting like they not the real Jews. If I say I'm gonna be at your, if you say, hey, bro, hit me up, man. All right, I got you, bro. I'll be around there about 6 o'clock. I'll be 6ish, somewhere around there. Am I coming at 6 o'clock? If I say 6ish, no, somewhere. And if you talking about us, yeah, I'll probably be there at 7. You know what I'm saying? That's good. But nonetheless, God says, He said, I know the blasphemy. I know the lies that they of those who say they are the Jews, who call themselves Jewish. Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
He said they the chief house. They the chief house of Satan. They the church of Satan. Not one of them, but the whole nation. All of them. Give me that Sirach 12:2. He said all of them. You can't trust Betty. You can't trust Matthew. You can't trust. Hey, listen, they may be cool at work, but that's it. You keep it moving. That's it. You do your 8 and skate. That's what we say. Right. We do our 8 and skate, and I'm out of there. I did my 8 hours, I ain't got nothing. Don't talk to me, I gotta go, Bob. Did my damn job, let me go. Read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
So you leave iron in the water, you leave iron out in the snow, it's gonna rust, right? It's gonna take some time, but it's gonna rust, right? Read that from the top again.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
That's a law. God says never trust thine enemy. That wasn't a suggestion. He said never trust thine enemy. Yeah, they gave you a job, but I made them give you a job. Matthew woke up in the morning. What's your name? Ken. Matthew woke up in the morning. He looked at Ken application and said, I don't know why, but I like this guy. I'm going to give him the job. He don't know why.
Right.
God told him to. But God says, never trust thine enemy. Because will a friend put a friend on slave ship? Would a friend take his nationality? Would a friend give you the wrong image? Would the friend put you in the projects and set up pipeline to prison, school to pipeline prison system? Our poor education was for a reason. I'm gonna give you the poorest education, so therefore, I know your ending place. That's why they say stats say in 2025, this many people will be sick in the cancer center because they know what they're doing to the food.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.